Welcome to Stack Rock Fort, an extraordinary 19th-century structure nestled on a secluded island off Milford Haven in Pembrokeshire. This hidden gem, slowly embraced by Mother Nature, offers a rare and breathtaking glimpse into a bygone era. Photographer Steve Ledyard had the privilege of capturing its untouched beauty and sharing it with the world. Upon setting foot on the island, the feeling is surreal. It's as though you've stepped into the realm of fiction, an awe-inspiring film set straight out of Jumanji. The fort's rugged stone walls stand tall, untouched by modern disturbances, while gulls soar freely above, their cries echoing through time. Let's venture inside this remarkable time capsule and uncover its secrets. Built in the 1850s, Stack Rock Fort served as a coastal defense during a turbulent period in history. Its construction was a response to the growing tensions with other nations and the need to safeguard the coastline from potential threats. As we wander through the maze of corridors, one can't help but wonder about the soldiers who once stood watch here. What were their lives like? What challenges did they face? The walls may not speak, but they certainly have stories to tell. The interior of the fort is a stark contrast to the lush greenery outside. Cold, dark, and narrow passageways lead us further into its depths. The absence of modern comforts highlights the harsh conditions soldiers endured while stationed here. In this desolate yet evocative setting, history comes alive, urging us to reflect on the sacrifices made in the name of protection and security. As we ascend to the higher levels, a breathtaking view awaits. The vast expanse of the sea unfolds before us, a reminder of the strategic importance of this coastal fortification. The questions persist: how did they communicate back then? How did they coordinate their efforts to keep the coastline safe? Each step we take connects us closer to the past, unraveling the enigmatic life within these walls. Among the most intriguing features of Stack Rock Fort are its gun emplacements. Rusty cannons stand sentinel, silent witnesses to an era when the booming sound of artillery could be heard in the distance. The precision and craftsmanship of these cannons raise further questions about the men who operated them. What skills did they possess? How did they maintain these mighty weapons? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Venturing deeper into the heart of the fort, we discover the living quarters, austere and functional. The bunks, simple and cramped, evoke a sense of camaraderie among the soldiers who called this place home. It's a far cry from the comforts we are accustomed to today. Yet, these Spartan accommodations were all they needed to carry out their duties with unwavering dedication. The strategic positioning of Stack Rock Fort allowed its defenders to monitor and respond to potential threats with speed and efficiency. However, it also meant being isolated from the mainland for extended periods. One can't help but ponder the solitude and monotony experienced by those stationed here. How did they cope with the isolation? What pastimes did they engage in to maintain their morale? As we delve deeper into the mysteries of this 19th-century stronghold, the fort's resilience becomes evident. Withstanding the test of time and the elements, it stands tall even today. How did they construct such a sturdy fortress? What materials did they use, and how did they transport them to this remote location? In our modern world, where technology connects us instantaneously, visiting Stack Rock Fort is a humbling experience. It allows us to reevaluate our perception of time, security, and sacrifice. The fort encapsulates a period when human resilience and ingenuity prevailed despite limited resources and harsh circumstances. As we conclude our journey through this exceptional time capsule, let us take a moment to appreciate its preservation. Thanks to the efforts of its new owner and the photographer Steve Ledyard, Stack Rock Fort remains frozen in time, a testament to the dedication of those who served within its walls. While we may never fully comprehend the experiences of the soldiers stationed here, exploring this historic gem provides a unique opportunity to step back in time and pay homage to the past. Stack Rock Fort's story continues to unfold, inviting future generations to marvel at its beauty and contemplate the profound lessons it holds for us all. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what was the main purpose of Stack Rock Fort during the 19th century? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the main purpose of Stack Rock Fort during the 19th century was to serve as a coastal defense against potential threats to the coast. Question: how did the fort's interior look like when the photographer explored it? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the fort's interior appeared cold and dim, with narrow corridors and simple, cramped living quarters for the soldiers. Question: What emotions does Stack Rock Fort evoke with its rugged and wild appearance? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Stack Rock Fort evokes a sense of awe and wonder with its rugged and wild appearance, making it feel like a place from a movie set, as mentioned in the article. Question: how did soldiers stationed at the fort cope with the challenges of isolation from the mainland? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the article does not explicitly mention how the soldiers coped with isolation, leaving it open for speculation. Question: what is the significance of preserving Stack Rock Fort today? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the significance of preserving Stack Rock Fort today lies in its historical value, serving as a time capsule that allows us to learn about the past and remember the sacrifices of the soldiers who defended the coast. In the scorching heat of a California summer, a surprising guest sought relief in a backyard swimming pool. A bear, seeking respite from the extreme temperatures, was spotted coolly splashing around in the water, capturing the attention of both residents and social media users. As the mercury soared and records were broken across the United States, this bear's refreshing escape from the heat became a topic of interest. The Burbank Police Department, responding to the unusual incident, shared a captivating video of the bear's impromptu pool party on various social media platforms. In the footage, the bear seemed to revel in the cool water, a delightful sight that amused and amazed viewers. But what prompts a wild bear to seek refuge in a suburban pool, and what can we learn from this encounter? While it may appear endearing, it is crucial to remember that bears are wild animals and should be treated with respect and caution. Their presence in residential areas can pose risks to both humans and the bears themselves. As we marvel at the bear's playful antics, let us delve deeper into the factors contributing to this unusual event. One obvious factor is the heat wave that has gripped the country. With temperatures soaring to unprecedented levels, even wildlife seeks out novel ways to cope with the oppressive weather. But does this incident raise questions about climate change and its impact on animal behavior? As we witness more frequent and intense heat waves, could we expect similar encounters in the future? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Furthermore, as urban development continues to encroach upon natural habitats, animals like bears may find themselves navigating an increasingly human-dominated landscape. Are we doing enough to preserve their habitats and ensure that they can coexist with us peacefully? Balancing urban expansion and wildlife conservation is an ongoing challenge, and incidents like the bear in the pool serve as poignant reminders of this delicate balance. The bear's casual stroll through a residential neighborhood also raises concerns about human-bear interactions. What measures should homeowners take to minimize the risks associated with wildlife encounters? The Burbank Police Department, recognizing the importance of public safety, shared essential tips for dealing with bear sightings. From securing trash cans to avoiding direct confrontations, these simple steps can make a significant difference in promoting harmony between humans and wildlife. It's easy to be enamored by the bear's carefree behavior, but it is crucial to remember that wild animals can be unpredictable and potentially dangerous. Respecting their space and boundaries is essential for everyone's safety. This particular bear's decision to climb a nearby tree after leaving the pool emphasizes the need for proper wildlife management strategies to ensure that they return to their natural habitats without harm. The incident also sheds light on the importance of raising awareness about wildlife conservation. Encounters like this can be a wake-up call for communities to reflect on their impact on the environment and the diverse species that call it home. Every individual can play a role in preserving natural habitats, supporting local conservation efforts, and advocating for sustainable practices. Moreover, this bear's escapade has sparked discussions about animal behavior and intelligence. How do animals perceive and respond to their changing environments? What drives them to explore unfamiliar territories, such as residential areas? Scientists and researchers may find this incident intriguing, as it presents an opportunity to study and understand animal behavior in the face of environmental challenges. The bear's playful splash in the pool not only brought moments of joy but also serves as a reminder of the urgency to address climate change and its consequences. The extreme weather events, like the heat wave witnessed during this incident, are increasingly becoming the norm rather than the exception. The implications for wildlife, ecosystems, and human communities are profound, urging us to take collective action to mitigate the impacts of climate change. As we share the captivating footage of the bear cooling off in the pool, let us not forget the bigger picture. This incident presents an opportunity for introspection and action. It compels us to reevaluate our relationship with nature and the other species that share our planet. Only through genuine efforts towards coexistence and responsible stewardship can we ensure a sustainable future for both humans and the incredible wildlife that graces this earth. In conclusion, the bear's refreshing dip in a California swimming pool was more than just a charming moment caught on camera. It serves as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness between humans and wildlife, and the challenges we face in preserving our natural world. As we bear witness to the impacts of climate change and urbanization, it is our responsibility to take meaningful steps towards conservation, public safety, and a harmonious coexistence with the incredible creatures that inhabit this planet alongside us. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: why did the bear decide to take a dip in the pool? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the bear sought relief from the extreme heat of the California summer, looking for a way to cool down in the pool's water. Question: how did people react to the bear's pool adventure? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: people found the bear's playful antics delightful and captivating. The video of the bear in the pool was widely shared and liked on the internet. Question: do bears pose any dangers to humans? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, bears are wild animals, and although they may appear cute and playful, they should be treated with respect and caution. Proper measures are necessary to ensure public safety during encounters. Question: why is preserving wildlife habitats important? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: preserving wildlife habitats is essential because as urban development expands, it encroaches upon natural spaces where animals like bears live. Maintaining their habitats ensures a balanced coexistence between humans and wildlife. Question: should people be allowed to keep swimming pools in residential areas where bears are present? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: this question can have varying opinions. Some may argue that it's essential to take precautions and secure swimming pools to prevent bear encounters, while others may feel that humans should adapt to wildlife's presence and learn to coexist responsibly. In a bizarre and extraordinary incident, an elephant on the loose was spotted in the sunny region of Calabria, southern Italy. The magnificent creature was seen majestically stomping down a bustling highway, catching the attention of startled onlookers. As the news spread like wildfire, questions began to surface about how this gentle giant managed to break free from captivity. The viral video shared with the BBC showcased the elephant seemingly making a beeline towards a local supermarket. Could it be that the elephant was seeking some tasty treats among the store's shelves, or was it simply following its instincts in an unfamiliar environment? Reports from local media sources revealed that the elephant's adventure had its origins in an escape from a nearby circus. The allure of freedom must have been irresistible for this awe-inspiring beast, leading it to take matters into its own massive hands. But how did such a daring escape go unnoticed by the circus authorities? Was it a result of negligence or was there a stroke of genius behind the escape plan? One can't help but wonder if this elephant had grown tired of the repetitive circus routine, or perhaps yearned for a taste of the wild, untamed world outside its confines. As the authorities were contacted by the BBC, they skillfully evaded addressing the elephant in the room and remained tight-lipped about the incident. Their silence raises questions about the transparency and accountability of animal welfare in the entertainment industry. Thankfully, this captivating tale of the runaway elephant had a happy ending. After its momentous highway trek, the elephant was safely returned to the circus from which it had fled. But what about the other animals in similar circumstances? How many more are craving freedom and adventure beyond the confines of their captivity? This surreal event sheds light on the complex and often controversial issue of animals in captivity. Are we doing enough to ensure their welfare and well-being? Are circuses and similar attractions still relevant in a society that increasingly values ethical treatment of animals? Let's take a moment to ponder the life of this awe-inspiring elephant in the circus. From entertaining crowds with its astounding tricks to embarking on an unforgettable escapade, it is clear that this majestic creature holds a world of untapped potential. Perhaps it's time for us to question the very essence of circuses and zoos, and reflect on whether these practices align with our evolving perspectives on animal rights and conservation. The circus, with its colorful tents and enchanting performances, has been a cherished tradition for generations. However, we cannot overlook the fact that it comes at a cost to the animals involved. While some argue that these animals receive proper care and training, the escape of this elephant raises doubts about the adequacy of these claims. As the world witnesses the elephant's escapade, it becomes increasingly apparent that we must prioritize the welfare of these sentient beings. Can we imagine the frustration and confusion the elephant experienced during its time on the loose? How do we justify confining animals for our amusement, knowing that they are capable of yearning for freedom? Beyond the spectacle of the moment, there is a broader narrative to explore here. It calls for a collective examination of our values as a society and prompts us to ask ourselves tough questions. Do we truly appreciate the inherent beauty of wild animals, or have we become desensitized to their plight in captivity? Answer in 3, 2, 1. The escape of this elephant should serve as a wake-up call for us to rethink our approach to animal entertainment. Are there alternative forms of entertainment that do not involve the confinement and exploitation of animals? Can we find ways to appreciate and celebrate the magnificence of wildlife in their natural habitats? In recent years, there has been a growing movement advocating for animal rights and ethical treatment. Perhaps this audacious elephant is a symbol of that growing movement, a living reminder that the desire for freedom and autonomy is not exclusive to humans. It is crucial that we recognize the agency and emotions of animals and work towards a future where they are treated with respect and compassion. This means challenging the status quo, questioning age-old traditions, and embracing more humane and sustainable practices. In conclusion, the escapade of the runaway elephant in southern Italy is not just an amusing news story but a thought-provoking event that demands our attention. It invites us to confront the moral implications of keeping animals in captivity and inspires us to explore alternative ways of experiencing and appreciating wildlife. Let this be a pivotal moment in our collective journey towards a more compassionate and harmonious coexistence with all living beings. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what was the unusual event involving the elephant in Italy? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: an elephant escaped from a circus in Italy. Question: how did people react when they saw the elephant on the road? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: people felt surprised when they saw the elephant. Question: why did the elephant approach a supermarket? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the reason for the elephant approaching the supermarket was not mentioned in the article. Question: how did the video of the elephant spread? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the video of the elephant spread quickly on the internet. Question: should animals be kept in circuses or zoos? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the article suggests that animals deserve to live freely and not be kept in circuses or zoos. Question: what lesson can we learn from the elephant's escape? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the article implies that the elephant's escape reminds us to be kind and compassionate towards animals. Are you familiar with the game of pickleball? It's a popular sport that combines elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong, played with paddles and a plastic ball. While many people enjoy this fun and energetic game, it's not always a source of joy for everyone. Meet Rajneesh and Harpreet Dhawan, a Canadian couple living in Chilliwack, who have been struggling with the relentless noise from the nearby pickleball courts. In the peaceful city of Chilliwack, where life was once undisturbed, the Dhawans found their tranquil home adjacent to the serene Portage Park in early 2017. The sounds of children playing or other sports in the park didn't bother them, it was just a part of the suburban melody they had grown accustomed to. But little did they know that their peaceful existence would soon be shattered by the arrival of pickleball. In the spring of 2019, the city decided to install pickleball courts just 30 feet away from the Dhawans' abode. At first, they tried to brush off the noise, hoping they would eventually grow accustomed to it. but that was wishful thinking. Rajneesh, an English professor, and Harpreet, a dental hygienist, found themselves increasingly affected by the incessant thumping of balls against paddles. Their nights became restless, and both struggled to keep up with their daily routines, leading to anxiety and frustration. City officials were notified about the issue, and the couple patiently awaited a resolution. However, despite their complaints, the noise persisted day after day, hour after hour. The Dhawans decided it was time to take matters into their own hands and seek inspiration from a figure known for his non-violent protests, Mohandas K. Gandhi. Taking a page from Gandhi's book, the Dhawans embarked on a hunger strike, hoping that their peaceful protest would make the city take notice and address their plight. After all, if Gandhi could use a hunger strike to bring about change in South Africa and India during colonial times, surely it could work in the post-colonial world as well. But the path of protest was not easy for Rajneesh and Harpreet. As they stood their ground, their physical and emotional well-being began to take a toll. Rajneesh's heart rate increased, and he started feeling unwell. After enduring around 50 hours of the hunger strike, he decided to put an end to it. Unlike Gandhi, who had millions of followers to support his cause, the Dhawans found themselves standing alone in their struggle. One can't help but wonder, why did it come to this? Shouldn't a peaceful and loving community find ways to accommodate the needs and well-being of its residents? Is there no room for compromise and understanding? The Dhawans didn't expect the courts to vanish overnight, but they hoped for some alleviation, like limiting the hours of play or implementing noise-reducing measures. While the city claims to have taken action, their efforts appear to have fallen short of providing relief to the beleaguered couple. Players continue to ignore the supposed limitations on playing hours, exacerbating the situation. The promise of indoor courts in the future and the eventual closure of the nearby courts in November may sound like solutions, but for the Dhawans, it feels like an eternity away. Imagine the constant pounding of a drum, the sound reverberating in every corner of your home. That's how Rajneesh describes the pickleball noise. It's not just an annoyance, it's a persistent intrusion into their private sanctuary. Falling asleep becomes an arduous task, and staying focused during the day becomes a distant dream. As outsiders looking in, we must ask ourselves, what can be done to avoid such distressing situations? Is there a better way to plan and implement recreational facilities that do not disrupt the lives of nearby residents? Shouldn't the well-being of a community be a priority in all decisions made by city officials? Perhaps it's time for communities to engage in open and transparent dialogue, involving all stakeholders in decision-making processes. Understanding the concerns of residents and finding common ground can go a long way in preventing such conflicts in the future. After all, harmony and empathy should be the foundation of any thriving community. As the Dhawans continue to grapple with their pickleball predicament, their story serves as a reminder that the impact of our actions goes beyond the immediate moment. It is a wake-up call for communities everywhere to be more considerate, compassionate, and receptive to the needs of their fellow citizens. So, let us reflect on the plight of Rajneesh and Harpreet Dhawan, and ponder the profound lessons we can learn from their struggle. How can we be more like Gandhi in resolving conflicts, embracing empathy, and advocating for positive change? Let us strive for a world where the rhythm of life is harmonious, and the sound of joy does not drown out the peace of others. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: how did the installation of pickleball courts affect Rajneesh and Harpreet Dhawan's life? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the installation of pickleball courts near their home caused constant noise, leading to sleep disturbances and difficulty keeping up with daily routines. Question: what inspired the Dhawans to embark on a hunger strike? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the Dhawans were inspired by Mohandas K. Gandhi, who used hunger strikes as a form of peaceful protest, hoping it would make the city take notice of their situation. Question: what actions did the city take in response to the Dhawans' complaints about the pickleball noise? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the city claimed to have taken action, including limiting playing hours, but the noise persisted as players ignored the supposed restrictions. Question: how did the pickleball noise impact Rajneesh's work and Harpreet's well-being? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the relentless noise affected Rajneesh's work as an English professor, and both Rajneesh and Harpreet experienced negative effects on their well-being, causing them to seek therapy. Question: What lessons can communities learn from the Dawans struggle with pickleball noise? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the article suggests that communities should engage in open and transparent dialogue, be considerate of residents' needs, and find common ground to avoid distressing situations like the one faced by the Dawans. Hunter Biden, the son of President Biden, appeared in a Delaware federal court on Wednesday morning to enter a plea in a years-long investigation into his tax affairs. The 53-year-old has agreed to plead guilty to 2 misdemeanor counts of willful failure to pay federal income tax. The charges against Hunter Biden were announced last month by the U.S. Attorney for the District of Delaware, David C. Weiss' office. They revealed that despite owing over $100,000 in federal income taxes each year, he failed to pay his taxes for both years in question. In addition to the tax charges, he faced another count related to possessing a firearm while being an unlawful user of and addicted to a controlled substance. If convicted on the tax charges, Hunter Biden could face a maximum of 12 months in prison for each count, adding up to a total of 2 years behind bars. On the firearm charge, he agreed to participate in a pretrial diversion program, which aims to divert certain offenders away from the traditional criminal justice system and into alternative programs focused on rehabilitation and treatment. The specifics of the tax investigation and the reasons behind Hunter Biden's failure to pay his taxes have raised questions and concerns among the public. The investigation spans over several years, prompting people to wonder why it took so long to address the issue. Moreover, the significant amount of unpaid taxes raises eyebrows about the fairness of the tax system and whether it allows certain individuals to evade their obligations without consequences. As the son of the President of the United States, Hunter Biden's case has also drawn attention to issues of privilege and accountability. Did his family's political position play any role in the handling of the investigation? Were there any special considerations or leniencies granted due to his status? These questions linger in the minds of many, demanding transparency and accountability from the authorities involved. The guilty plea itself raises questions about the impact of this decision on Hunter Biden's life and the broader implications for the Biden family and the president's reputation. Pleading guilty to tax charges can have severe consequences, affecting employment opportunities, financial standing, and personal relationships. How will this plea impact the Biden family and their public image moving forward? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Furthermore, the firearm charge adds another layer of complexity to the case. Possessing a firearm while being an unlawful user of a controlled substance is a serious offense, with a potential penalty of up to 10 years in prison. However, the pretrial diversion program offers an alternative path, focused on addressing underlying issues such as addiction or mental health problems. This approach raises discussions about the effectiveness of such programs and whether they genuinely help individuals reform and reintegrate into society. Some may argue that the plea and potential leniency in sentencing highlight disparities in the criminal justice system. Are diversion programs equally accessible to all individuals facing similar charges, or do they disproportionately benefit those with privilege and resources? Addressing these questions is crucial in ensuring a fair and equitable justice system for all Americans. This case involving Hunter Biden has also brought attention to the broader issue of tax compliance among high-income individuals. Many taxpayers, especially the wealthy, exploit loopholes and tax havens to reduce their tax liabilities significantly. The situation raises questions about the adequacy of tax regulations and enforcement, calling for a closer examination of the tax system's integrity and fairness. As the case unfolds, it's essential for the public to stay informed about the proceedings and the outcomes. Transparency and openness in legal matters are crucial for maintaining trust in the justice system and ensuring that justice is served. In conclusion, Hunter Biden's guilty plea to tax charges has significant implications for him and his family, as well as broader questions about the criminal justice system and tax compliance. The case sparks discussions about privilege, accountability, fairness, and the effectiveness of diversion programs. It serves as a reminder that no one, regardless of their social or political status, should be above the law. As the legal process continues, it is crucial for the public to seek transparency and honesty to maintain faith in the justice system. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: What charges did Hunter Biden plead guilty to in court? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Hunter Biden pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor counts of willful failure to pay federal income tax. Question: how long could Hunter Biden potentially face in prison if convicted on the tax charges? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: if convicted on the tax charges, Hunter Biden could face a maximum of 2 years in prison, 12 months for each count. Question: do you think the pretrial diversion program is an effective approach for addressing firearm possession charges? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the effectiveness of the pretrial diversion program for addressing firearm possession charges can be debated, as it focuses on rehabilitation and treatment instead of traditional criminal justice processing. Question: why are people questioning the fairness of the tax system in light of Hunter Biden's case? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: people are questioning the fairness of the tax system because despite owing a substantial amount in taxes, Hunter Biden did not face immediate consequences until a years-long investigation took place. Question: what is the main concern raised regarding Hunter Biden's case and his family's political position? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the main concern raised is whether Hunter Biden's family's political position played any role in handling the investigation, and if there were any special considerations or leniencies granted due to his status as the son of the President of the United States. In Florida's ongoing battle with invasive species, the notorious Burmese python has long been a cause for concern. But now, the Sunshine State faces a fresh challenge. The green anaconda, the world's heaviest snake, has found its way into the heart of the Everglades. Since 2000, sightings of the South American invader have been on the rise, with reports of a suspected breeding population near Naples in Collier County's Fakahatchee Strand Preserve State Park. The green anaconda, scientifically known as Unex murinus, is a fearsome predator. Female anacondas in the wild can grow to over 25 feet in length and weigh more than 425 pounds. Their diet is extensive and varied, ranging from birds and amphibians to mammals, fish, and even other reptiles. But what sets them apart is their ability to swallow prey whole, even if it's much larger than the diameter of their mouths. Imagine peccaries, capybaras, tapirs, deer, and sheep falling prey to these formidable serpents. As the green anaconda's presence spreads across the Everglades, conservationists worry about its impact on the delicate ecosystem. The appearance of juvenile anacondas far from human-populated areas suggests that these giants are breeding successfully. This raises crucial questions. How will this invasive species disrupt the balance of the Everglades? What will happen to the native wildlife that calls this unique ecosystem home? Answer in 3, 2, 1. I worry about the deer out here and the natural animals, expresses John Bush from Copeland, echoing the concerns of many locals. It's true, Florida's wildlife faces a new threat from these giant constrictors. Experts fear that the introduction of green anacondas could lead to significant changes in the Everglades food chain, with potentially dire consequences for native species. One major concern is how green anacondas might affect the population of native deer. These snakes are capable of taking down large prey, and the Everglades deer could easily become a target. With anacondas hunting deer, the balance of herbivores and carnivores in the ecosystem could be dramatically altered. This disruption could ripple through the entire food web, impacting other species, including those that rely on deer for survival. The invasion of green anacondas also raises questions about how they will compete with other predators already established in the Everglades. The Burmese python, another notorious invasive species, has already wreaked havoc on native wildlife. Will the green anaconda's presence intensify the competition for resources, potentially leading to new conflicts in the wild? Answer in 3, 2, 1. The origin of this invasive population is a reminder of the human factor in these ecological challenges. Many of these exotic species, including green anacondas, find their way into the wild after escaping from captivity or being intentionally released by misguided pet owners. It's a sobering thought. The presence of these dangerous predators in Florida's swamps and forests is, in part, a result of human actions. Beyond green anacondas, the list of potential dangerous invaders continues. Crocodiles, such as the Nile and saltwater varieties, pose additional threats. The state also grapples with the possibility of king cobras and black mambas, known for their deadly venom, establishing themselves in Florida's varied habitats. Each new invasive species adds to the challenge of maintaining the natural balance and biodiversity of this unique state. In response to this growing crisis, Florida must consider measures to mitigate the impact of invasive species. Preventative action is vital. Stricter regulations on exotic pet ownership and responsible pet release are essential to stop the spread of these creatures into the wild. Additionally, early detection and rapid response protocols can help control and contain invasions before they become overwhelming. Collaboration between scientists, conservationists, and local communities is key. By pooling knowledge and resources, we can gain a better understanding of the threats posed by green anacondas and other invasive species. With a united effort, we can devise effective strategies to protect Florida's native wildlife and preserve the delicate balance of the Everglades. The invasion of green anacondas in Florida is a stark reminder of the profound impact human actions can have on natural ecosystems. As we grapple with this new challenge, we must reflect on our responsibility to protect and conserve the environment for future generations. Let us take this wake-up call seriously and work together to ensure that Florida's unique and diverse wildlife continues to thrive, unthreatened by invasive species. The time for action is now. Will we rise to the occasion? Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what is the main invasive species causing trouble in Florida's Everglades? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the main invasive species causing trouble in Florida's Everglades is the green anaconda, a large snake from South America. Question: why are conservationists worried about green anacondas in the Everglades? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: conservationists are worried because green anacondas might disrupt the delicate Everglades ecosystem, and there are concerns that they are breeding and spreading in the area. Question: how long can female green anacondas grow in the wild? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: female green anacondas can grow to be over 25 feet long in the wild. Question: what kinds of animals do green anacondas prey upon? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: green anacondas have an extensive diet that includes birds, amphibians, mammals, fish, and even other reptiles. Question: should stricter regulations be implemented to control the ownership of exotic pets in Florida? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, stricter regulations should be implemented to control the ownership of exotic pets in Florida, as many invasive species, including green anacondas, escape or are intentionally released into the wild, causing environmental issues. After nearly 8 months of suspension, Kanye West's Twitter account is finally back in action. But before we delve into the details, let's recap why the rapper's account was banned in the first place. Last year, on December 1, 2022, Kanye West posted a series of tweets that caused quite a stir. Among them was a tweet featuring a controversial combination of a Star of David and a swastika, which raised eyebrows and concern. As a result, Twitter suspended his account the very next day. The incident didn't go unnoticed, and even Elon Musk, who was known for his more lenient content moderation policies, expressed his disappointment. He revealed that despite trying his best, Kanye had violated Twitter's rules against incitement to violence, leading to the suspension. Following the suspension, Kanye's account remained stagnant, with his latest post still dated back to December 1, 2022. However, the rapper's camp made amends, promising Twitter that he wouldn't resort to using anti-Semitic or harmful language in the future. And it seems this pledge worked, as his account was reinstated recently. But there's a catch to his return. Kanye won't be able to monetize his account, and no ads will run alongside his posts. The consequences of his actions linger, and Twitter wants to ensure that he understands the seriousness of using the platform responsibly. The landscape at Twitter has changed significantly since Kanye's last suspension. Elon Musk, the tech mogul himself, acquired the platform on October 28, 2022. Despite this change in ownership, the decision to restore Kanye's account was made before the acquisition. It's evident that the rules apply to all, regardless of who's in charge. Kanye's return to Twitter didn't come without its share of controversy. The rapper's tweets were deemed erratic, leading to another suspension. One of the tweets featured an image of a Star of David intertwined with a swastika, raising red flags once again. Elon Musk, being the owner of the platform now, swiftly took action, suspending the account in adherence to the rule against incitement to violence. On another note, Kanye's appearance on Alex Jones' InfoWars show created quite a stir. During the show, he made headlines when he praised Adolf Hitler and expressed his love for Nazis. Such statements are undoubtedly inflammatory and harmful, leading to further scrutiny and questioning of his social media presence. Before the most recent suspension, Kanye managed to stir the pot one last time by tweeting a photo of Elon Musk being sprayed with a hose by Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel. The tweet hinted at this being his final post on the platform, but it was the incitement to violence that led to his suspension, not the quirky picture. After his latest suspension, Kanye didn't stay silent for long. He found a new outlet on Donald Trump's Truth Social platform, where he shared alleged text messages from Elon Musk. One message from Musk expressed concern, saying that Kanye had gone too far and that his actions were not driven by love. To this, Kanye replied defiantly, questioning Musk's authority as a judge. The duration of Kanye's second suspension wasn't specified in Musk's tweets. However, Kanye revealed that he had been banned from tweeting for 12 hours through a screenshot he shared. It's clear that Twitter is taking a firm stance on enforcing their rules and ensuring that users understand the consequences of their actions. As we reflect on these events, it's essential to consider the broader implications of celebrities' social media presence. With their massive followings, they have a significant influence on public discourse. Therefore, it becomes crucial for them to wield that influence responsibly and avoid promoting harmful or offensive content. Social media platforms are a double-edged sword. On one hand, they allow users to express themselves freely and connect with others globally. On the other hand, this freedom can be misused and lead to harmful consequences. It's a delicate balance that platforms like Twitter constantly strive to maintain. Kanye's case highlights the importance of having clear and consistent content moderation policies on social media platforms. These policies should apply to everyone, regardless of their status or fame. The fact that Elon Musk, a renowned figure in the tech industry, enforced the rules without any leniency speaks to the necessity of accountability and equal treatment. In conclusion, Kanye West's Twitter ban has come to an end, but not without leaving a mark on the social media landscape. His return to the platform was accompanied by restrictions, ensuring that he understands the consequences of his past actions. As social media continues to play a significant role in our lives, it's crucial for users, especially public figures, to use these platforms responsibly and with consideration for the impact of their words and actions. The lesson from this saga extends beyond Kanye West himself. It's a reminder that the power of social media should be wielded with care and thoughtfulness. Celebrities and influencers, in particular, must understand that their words carry weight and have the potential to shape public opinion. As we move forward, let's hope for a more responsible and constructive social media environment for all. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what caused Kanye West's Twitter account suspension in the first place? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Kanye's account was suspended due to a series of tweets, including one featuring a combination of a Star of David and a swastika. Question: who expressed disappointment when Kanye's account was suspended? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter, expressed disappointment and enforced the rules strictly. Question: why did Kanye's camp promise to Twitter? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Kanye's camp promised he wouldn't use anti-Semitic or otherwise harmful language going forward. Question: how did Kanye react to his latest suspension on Twitter? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: after the recent suspension, Kanye posted on Truth Social, sharing messages from Elon Musk. They engaged in a back-and-forth argument. Question: what is Twitter's emphasis for a positive online experience? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Twitter highlights the importance of following rules and being kind online for a positive experience on the platform. In a heartwarming gesture of love, a devoted farmer from the U.S. decided to celebrate his 50th wedding anniversary with a breathtaking surprise for his wife. Lee Wilson, a Kansas farmer, secretly planted a jaw-dropping 1.2 million sunflowers across 80 acres of land. This stunning sunflower field was the perfect anniversary gift for his wife, Renee, and it has captivated the hearts of many, attracting tourists from near and far to witness the beauty of this grand display. The idea of dedicating a vast field of sunflowers to his wife was truly inspired. Sunflowers, known for their radiant yellow petals and their habit of turning towards the sun, symbolize happiness, adoration, and longevity, a fitting representation of Lee and Renee's enduring love. With the help of his son, Lee meticulously planted the seeds back in May, nurturing them with tender care and affection. When asked about her husband's extraordinary gift, Renee couldn't contain her joy and appreciation. "It made me feel very special. It couldn't have been a more perfect anniversary gift than a field of sunflowers," she shared with heartfelt sincerity. The picturesque sunflower field quickly became a hotspot for tourists, photography enthusiasts, and nature lovers alike. Locals and visitors flocked to the blooming expanse, eager to capture the splendor of the state flower in all its glory. The sheer magnitude of the sunflower field is awe-inspiring, stretching as far as the eye can see. Each sunflower, with its golden face raised toward the heavens, seems to emanate an aura of happiness, evoking feelings of warmth and delight. But behind this beautiful gesture lies a story of dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment. Lee Wilson's determination to create this memorable surprise is a testament to the love and devotion he holds for his wife. As we wander through the sunflower field, it's impossible not to ponder the significance of such a gift. In a world often dominated by material possessions, Lee's gesture serves as a gentle reminder that the most meaningful presents are those that come straight from the heart, gifts that hold sentimental value and are brimming with love. The immense popularity of the sunflower field has sparked curiosity among many onlookers. Some might wonder about the care required to maintain such an expansive display of nature's beauty. Others might be inspired to consider the various ways they can express love and appreciation for their own partners. In an era where grand gestures and elaborate surprises have become the norm, Lee's simple yet profound act stands out like a beacon of authenticity. It reminds us that love need not be flashy or extravagant, rather, it thrives on sincerity, thoughtfulness, and genuine affection. The sunflower field has also become a hub for newfound connections. As visitors snap photos and marvel at the sea of yellow, strangers find common ground in their shared admiration for nature's wonders. Smiles are exchanged, conversations flow, and bonds are forged in the midst of this extraordinary creation. Beyond the visual spectacle, the sunflower field imparts valuable life lessons. Each sunflower, though part of a vast collective, stands tall in its individuality. It teaches us to embrace our uniqueness and shine brightly, just like these vibrant blooms. As we navigate life's journey, we may encounter challenges and uncertainties. The sunflower's resilience in seeking sunlight, even on cloudy days, symbolizes the importance of staying positive and hopeful during darker times. In an age where technology often distances us from the natural world, the sunflower field beckons us to reconnect with nature's simple beauty. It invites us to savor the present moment, to be fully present in the embrace of the golden blossoms. The sunflower field has also sparked curiosity about the role of flowers in expressing emotions. Flowers, with their nonverbal language, have long been cherished as messengers of affection and sentiment. The sunflower field serves as a stunning testament to the power of flowers in conveying feelings that words may struggle to articulate. What other gestures and acts of love can we employ to express our feelings for those we hold dear? How can we create moments of joy and surprise that will be etched in the memories of our loved ones forever? Lee Wilson's sunflower field serves as an open invitation for introspection and reflection. It encourages us to find our unique ways of expressing love, be it through grand gestures or simple acts of kindness. In a world that sometimes feels chaotic and fast-paced, the sunflower field stands as a serene sanctuary, a place where time slows down, and the worries of the day gently fade away. It reminds us of the value of tranquility and the importance of setting aside moments of respite and appreciation for the natural world around us. As we bid farewell to the sunflower field, we carry with us a renewed appreciation for love's boundless capacity to surprise, inspire, and bring joy. Lee Wilson's gift to his wife is not just a field of sunflowers, it is a testament to the enduring power of love, a love that continues to bloom and brighten the world, one sunflower at a time. In closing, we are left pondering, what acts of love and kindness can we sow in the gardens of our own lives? And how might these blossoms of affection enrich the lives of those we cherish? Perhaps, like Lee, we too can plant seeds of love that will grow into beautiful sunflowers, lighting up the world with their golden glow. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what did Lee Wilson plant to surprise his wife on their 50th wedding anniversary? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Lee Wilson planted an enormous sunflower field as a surprise gift for his wife on their 50th wedding anniversary. Question: how did Renee feel when she saw the sunflower field? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Renee felt very happy and special when she saw the sunflower field. Question: why did tourists flock to the sunflower field? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: tourists flock to the sunflower field to take pictures of the state flower in bloom and witness the beauty of the stunning display. Question: what do sunflowers symbolize in the article? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: sunflowers symbolize happiness, adoration, and longevity in the article. Question: what life lesson can we learn from the sunflower field according to the article? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the sunflower field teaches us about the power of simple, heartfelt gestures and the enduring nature of love. In the scorching summer heat wave, Barton residents witnessed their local pond gradually drying up, leaving about 700 struggling fish gasping for survival. Concerned for the well-being of the aquatic creatures, the villagers decided to take action and rescue the fish before it was too late. Through teamwork, determination, and seeking advice, they managed to save the fish and provide them with temporary shelter until nature intervened with autumn rain, allowing the heartwarming return of the fish to their rightful home. The story began in August, when the once vibrant pond in Cambridgeshire faced the dire consequences of an unforgiving heat wave. As the water level plummeted, the fish were left with little room to swim, let alone thrive. However, the villagers noticed the plight of these underwater inhabitants and rallied together to make a difference. "We couldn't bear to see those poor fish suffering," said John Bacock, one of the concerned residents. "So, we got organized and set out to save as many of them as we could." Pooling their efforts and resources, the villagers devised a plan to rescue the fish. They sought advice from experts on how to handle the delicate task of capturing and relocating the fish safely. Armed with newfound knowledge, the team of volunteers set out on a mission to lend a helping hand to the struggling aquatic community. "It wasn't an easy task," remarked Sarah Thompson, another resident involved in the rescue effort. "But when you see those little fish gasping for air, you find the strength to keep going." Using nets and buckets, the volunteers carefully captured the fish and transported them to a temporary tank in a nearby back garden. The makeshift sanctuary provided a safe haven for the fish, allowing them to recuperate and regain their strength while the village awaited the elusive rains. As weeks went by, the villagers kept a watchful eye on the pond, hoping for the much-needed rainfall. Autumn finally arrived, bringing with it heavy showers that transformed the barren pond into a renewed habitat for the fish. With the water levels rising, the time had come for the fish to return home. "It was a joyous moment," exclaimed John, his eyes gleaming with pride. Watching those fish swim freely in their natural pond was immensely satisfying. The success of the rescue effort has sparked discussions among the villagers about the importance of preserving their local environment. Many wonder how they can work together to ensure such a crisis doesn't happen again in the future. "We need to be more mindful of how our actions affect nature," shared Susan Roberts, a resident known for her passion for environmental issues. "Climate change is real, and it's affecting not only us but also the creatures we share this planet with." Indeed, the fish rescue has acted as a poignant reminder of the impact of climate change and the responsibility each individual bears in protecting the environment. It raises the question of what more can be done to safeguard local ecosystems and wildlife. As Barton residents look to the future, ideas are sprouting like seeds in fertile soil. Initiatives such as regular pond maintenance, water conservation efforts, and educating the younger generation about environmental stewardship are being proposed. "We can't just stand by and watch our surroundings suffer," said Peter Matthews, a young villager with a passion for sustainable living. "It's time to take action and make a difference." With the fish now back in their natural habitat, the sense of community achievement is palpable. The rescue effort has not only united the villagers but also brought them closer to the very nature that surrounds them. "It's amazing what we can accomplish when we come together," Sarah mused. "Who would have thought that a group of ordinary people could rescue hundreds of fish?" The Barton Fish Rescue story serves as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that collective action can make a significant impact on preserving the environment and its inhabitants. It encourages us all to look around our own communities, identify areas in need of help, and take decisive steps towards positive change. Perhaps this story will inspire others to replicate such heartening efforts in their own neighborhoods, sparking a ripple effect of compassion, care, and dedication to protecting the natural world. The power of unity, combined with the desire to protect and preserve, can transform seemingly insurmountable challenges into opportunities for growth and renewal. It starts with a simple question: what can we do to make a difference? Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what inspired the Barton villagers to rescue the fish in the pond? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the Barton villagers were inspired to rescue the fish in the pond after they noticed the fish struggling in the low water during the summer heatwave. Question: how did the volunteers capture and shelter the fish during the rescue effort? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the volunteers used nets and buckets to carefully capture the fish and then transported them to a temporary tank in a back garden to provide them with a safe sanctuary. Question: do you think the heavy autumn rain was crucial for the successful return of the fish to the pond? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, the heavy autumn rain filled the pond again, creating a suitable habitat for the fish to return home after being rescued. Question: what message did the fish rescue effort convey to the Barton residents? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the fish rescue effort conveyed the message of the importance of unity and collective action in safeguarding the environment and its inhabitants. Question: in your opinion, what could the Barton villagers do to prevent such a crisis in the future? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the villagers could engage in initiatives like regular pond maintenance, water conservation efforts, and educating the younger generation about environmental stewardship to prevent such a crisis in the future. In a groundbreaking discovery, scientists have unearthed a tiny, unassuming roundworm that defied the odds and survived for an astounding 46,000 years in Siberian permafrost. Can you believe it? This incredible creature hails from a previously unknown species of nematode, and its tale of endurance has left the scientific community astounded. Picture this: 46,000 years ago, when woolly mammoths and Neanderthals roamed the earth, our worm ancestor found itself trapped in frozen Siberian soil. But, rather than succumbing to its icy tomb, this hardy worm entered a state known as cryptobiosis. During this dormancy period, it didn't eat, and its metabolism came to a complete standstill. It's like being caught between life and death for millennia. The worm's tenacity was revealed in a study recently published in the esteemed journal PLOS Genetics. Nematodes, also known as roundworms, are a widespread bunch, found almost everywhere on our planet. What's even more astonishing is that some of these resilient creatures can survive in suspended animation under sub-zero conditions. There was an Antarctic species that braved over 25 frozen years before springing back to life. Until now, that was the longest record of cryptobiosis ever recorded for a nematode. But our Siberian worm has certainly shattered that record. The length of time this worm endured cryptobiosis is simply mind-blowing. Scientists used radiocarbon dating to determine the soil's age from the permafrost sample, and they were baffled to confirm that it was a staggering 46,000 years old. Nobody expected such a revelation. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. What makes these little critters even more captivating is their ability to survive harsh conditions in various corners of our world. Some nematodes have been discovered thriving in the bone-dry Atacama Desert in Chile, the driest non-polar desert on the planet. One species endured nearly 40 desiccated years in a dry herbarium before springing back to life. Nature never ceases to amaze us. The brave little worm that braved 46,000 years in permafrost was affectionately named Panagrolaemus calamensis by the researchers. The team at the Institute of Zoology at the University of Cologne in Germany conducted extensive genome sequencing to identify and study this newfound worm. Their efforts were rewarded when they managed to revive the dormant worm after it was carefully thawed. Imagine this scene: the frozen chunk of soil was brought back to the lab, where the permafrost slowly melted away, releasing the long-dormant nematode. And guess what? Once it regained its freedom, the revived worm didn't waste any time, it started reproducing. What's intriguing is that this species of nematode reproduces asexually, giving birth to new worms after a mere 8 to 12 days. Talk about resilience and resourcefulness. Sadly, the original worm that captured the scientists' hearts passed away. But its descendants continue to be studied to unlock the secrets behind the genetic machinery of these amazing creatures. Understanding how these worms adapt and evolve in extreme environments could offer crucial insights into how other animals might harbor similar genetic superpowers to survive the ongoing challenges posed by climate change. As the planet faces more frequent heat waves and increasingly inhospitable environments, it's essential to learn from nature's own experts in adaptation. These ancient worms may hold the key to understanding and safeguarding endangered species as we strive to protect our delicate ecosystems. Researching the DNA sequences of Panagrolaemus calamensis poses its own unique challenges, though. You see, these worms have short lifespans, lasting only 1 to 2 months. But as they say, necessity is the mother of invention, and scientists are determined to unlock the secrets of these cryptobiotic champions. So, next time you think about the wonders of our world, remember the incredible tale of the 46,000-year-old worm that emerged from the icy depths to astonish us all. Nature continues to surprise and awe us, showing us that life's resilience knows no bounds. In a rapidly changing world, where climate change threatens ecosystems and the survival of countless species, the lessons we learn from these enigmatic creatures could be the key to ensuring a more sustainable and harmonious future for our planet. Let us be inspired by the indomitable spirit of the worm that lived between life and death for millennia and channel that resilience into nurturing the precious world we call home. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: how long was the tiny roundworm frozen in Siberian permafrost? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the tiny roundworm was frozen in Siberian permafrost for 46,000 years. Question: what state did the worm enter while in permafrost, and what does it mean? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the worm entered a dormant state called cryptobiosis, where it stopped eating and lacked a metabolism. It means it was like being between life and death for a very long time. Question: why were scientists amazed by the worm's survival? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: scientists were amazed because the worm survived in a state of cryptobiosis for such an incredibly long time, 46,000 years. Question: how do some nematodes in harsh environments survive? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: some nematodes survive in harsh environments by entering cryptobiosis or enduring desiccation, which allows them to remain in a suspended animation-like state. Question: what do you think is the most fascinating aspect of the worm's survival story? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the most fascinating aspect is the worm's ability to survive in a state of cryptobiosis for thousands of years, defying all odds and showing the incredible resilience of life on Earth. Welcome to a fascinating journey through the realms of outer space and the heart of every home, the kitchen. In this article, we'll explore the essentials that connect astronauts in the vast universe and home cooks in their cozy culinary havens. With directness, clarity, and a fresh perspective, we'll uncover the concrete and commonly found tools and experiences that shape their worlds. Let's dive in and discover the wonders of both space and kitchens. Space essentials. Astronauts, What drives individuals to embark on the incredible journey of becoming an astronaut? The courage, determination, and passion they possess inspire us all to reach for the stars. But how can the rest of us find our own celestial calling on Earth? Spacecraft. Spacecraft are the vehicles that transport astronauts across the cosmic expanse. From the iconic Apollo missions to modern-day rockets, what can we learn from these feats of engineering to improve terrestrial transportation? Spacesuits. The suits that protect astronauts in the harsh vacuum of space are a marvel of technology. What lessons can we apply to create more comfortable and durable clothing for everyday wear? Stars and galaxies. Gazing at the stars reminds us of the infinite possibilities that lie beyond our planet. How can we harness this sense of wonder to foster innovation and creativity in our daily lives? Weightlessness. The sensation of weightlessness in space has both physical and psychological effects. How can we apply the principles of floating to create serene and stress-free environments at home? Kitchen essentials. Cookware. Just like spacecraft, cookware is essential in any kitchen. From pots and pans to knives and cutting boards, what are the must-haves for every aspiring home chef? Ingredients. The culinary world thrives on diverse and fresh ingredients. How can we adopt this principle to embrace diversity and sustainability in our daily choices? Cooking techniques. Mastering cooking techniques is crucial for creating mouth-watering dishes. How can we use practice and determination to achieve excellence in other areas of life? Food presentation. The art of plating elevates a dish from ordinary to extraordinary. How can we apply this attention to detail in our work and personal endeavors? Family and community. Kitchens are often the heart of a home, bringing families and communities together. What can we learn from the warmth and connection fostered in a kitchen to strengthen our bonds outside of it? Insightful questions. How does the vastness of space mirror the untapped potential within ourselves, waiting to be explored? What if we approach challenges with the same tenacity as astronauts tackling the unknown in space? Can we find beauty in simplicity, just as the awe-inspiring cosmos captivate us with their elegant simplicity? How can we adapt the resilience of astronauts facing extreme conditions to overcome hurdles in our everyday lives? What if, like master chefs, we curated our skills and talents to create harmonious and satisfying life experiences? Conclusion. As we conclude this journey through the essentials of space and kitchens, let's reflect on the insights gained. From the boundless universe to the heart of our homes, there is a wealth of wisdom waiting to be tapped. By embracing the directness, clarity, and freshness of both worlds, we can find inspiration in the ordinary and turn the mundane into the extraordinary. Let us strive to be astronauts of our own lives, venturing into the unknown with courage, curiosity, and a passion for exploration. Simultaneously, let us wield the tools of master chefs, infusing love and creativity into every aspect of our daily existence. In this beautiful symphony of space and kitchens, we discover that the true essence of life lies not in the grandeur of the cosmos or the culinary prowess of top chefs, but in the simple joys, connections, and experiences we create for ourselves and others. So, let's embrace these essentials and embark on a life filled with purpose, wonder, and meaningful connections. Bon voyage and bon appétit. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what do astronauts wear to protect themselves in space? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: astronauts wear spacesuits to protect themselves in space. The spacesuits are like superhero costumes and keep them safe in the vastness of space. Question: why is the kitchen considered the heart of the home? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the kitchen is considered the heart of the home because it brings families and communities together, just like astronauts who form close bonds on their space missions. Question: what are the essential tools for cooking in the kitchen? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the essential tools for cooking in the kitchen are cookware, which includes pots and pans used to prepare delicious meals. Question: what do galaxies consist of? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: galaxies consist of big families of stars coming together, creating breathtaking views in space. Question: which journey is more exciting, exploring space or discovering the wonders of the kitchen? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the excitement of exploring space and discovering the wonders of the kitchen is subjective, as each journey offers unique and thrilling experiences, making them equally captivating to different individuals. In the rugged Iberian highlands, where bushfires have long been a menacing foe, a surprising ally has emerged in the fight against these destructive blazes: wild horses. Rewilding Spain, a dedicated conservation organization, recently brought back a herd of 10 Przewalski's horses to roam freely in the region. These remarkable creatures, the last of their kind in the world, might just hold the key to mitigating wildfire risks and bringing other benefits to the ecosystem. With ancient cave paintings indicating the presence of horses similar to the Przewalski's around 4,000 years ago, their reintroduction feels like a homecoming. Once on the brink of extinction in their native Europe and Asia, Przewalski's horses found refuge in Mongolian steppes and European zoos, making a triumphant return to the Iberian highlands a potential game-changer for the species. Currently confined to a 17-hectare enclosure, these wild horses will soon be set free to roam more than 5,700 hectares of public forest. Their diet, consisting mainly of grass and leaves from shrubby trees, holds the promise of reducing the abundance of combustible vegetation in the landscape. This ecological approach might prove instrumental in slowing down the relentless spread of wildfires. But how exactly can these untamed equine friends help combat wildfires? As they graze, the horses trim away the dry, flammable materials that often fuel the flames. Their natural foraging instincts create fire breaks, areas devoid of excessive fuel, which act as barriers, slowing down the progression of fires and providing opportunities for firefighters to intervene more effectively. Yet, the advantages extend beyond fire prevention. The presence of these wild horses might help re-establish a balanced ecosystem, as they contribute to biodiversity by shaping the landscape and promoting plant diversity through selective grazing. Their hooves aerate the soil and disperse seeds, playing a vital role in the rejuvenation of vegetation. Moreover, the return of Przewalski's horses fosters a sense of connection with the past, allowing us to reflect on the relationship between humans and horses over the millennia. The ancient cave paintings of these majestic creatures remind us of the deep-rooted bond that existed between our ancestors and the animal kingdom. In embracing this innovative approach to wildfire management, Spain sets a noteworthy example for other regions grappling with similar ecological challenges. By introducing a once-extinct species back into its natural habitat, Spain showcases the power of conservation and how it can positively impact both the environment and human safety. This venture also prompts us to consider the broader implications of reintroducing other endangered or locally extinct species into their native ecosystems. Could this herald a new era of ecological restoration, where nature's inherent balance is reclaimed, and ecosystems are rejuvenated with species that once thrived there? Of course, any conservation initiative comes with its own set of challenges and potential risks. The introduction of wild horses must be carefully managed to prevent overgrazing or disturbances to sensitive habitats. Striking the right balance between nature's course and human intervention remains a delicate art. As the horses settle into their new habitat, researchers and conservationists eagerly await the results. Monitoring the effects of their presence on wildfire frequency and severity, as well as overall ecosystem health, will provide invaluable insights for future conservation endeavors. Beyond the ecological impact, the return of Przewalski's horses sparks curiosity about the historic and cultural significance of wild horses in our collective consciousness. These magnificent creatures have long captured our imagination, symbolizing freedom, strength, and untamed spirit. Their reintroduction serves as a potent reminder of the power of resilience and adaptability in the face of environmental challenges. In a world grappling with the consequences of climate change and environmental degradation, we are compelled to explore novel and imaginative ways to coexist with nature. Embracing the help of these wild horses in the battle against wildfires embodies the spirit of innovation and resourcefulness that our planet urgently needs. As we marvel at the majesty of these creatures and the hope they bring, let us also remember the imperative to protect and preserve our natural world. The fate of Przewalski's horses in the Iberian highlands reminds us that every species has a role to play in the intricate web of life, and their preservation is intertwined with our own well-being. In conclusion, the reintroduction of wild horses as firefighters in the Iberian highlands offers a remarkable solution to the pressing issue of wildfires. By allowing these majestic beings to roam freely and shape the landscape, we might just discover that nature's oldest inhabitants hold the keys to a more sustainable future. As we learn from their ancient wisdom, we find hope in the potential for harmony between human civilization and the natural world. Let us treasure this moment of reconnection and strive to build a world where the wild and the human can thrive together. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: how do wild horses help in mitigating wildfire risk in the Iberian Highlands? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: wild horses graze on grass and leaves from shrubby trees, reducing the volume of combustible vegetation, which slows down wildfires. Question: why is the reintroduction of Przewalski's horses significant for the species? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Przewalski's horses are the world's last wild horses, and their successful reintroduction to the Iberian Highlands can be a major boon for their survival and conservation. Question: what potential benefits do wild horses bring to the ecosystem besides wildfire prevention? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: wild horses contribute to biodiversity by shaping the landscape and promoting plant diversity through selective grazing. Their presence also helps in soil aeration and seed dispersal. Question: how does Spain's reintroduction of wild horses inspire other regions facing similar ecological challenges? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Spain's initiative demonstrates an innovative approach to wildfire management and encourages the reintroduction of once extinct species into their native habitats, promoting ecological restoration. Question: do you think wild horses can truly coexist with humans and the environment to create a sustainable future? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, wild horses have shown their ability to play a vital role in the ecosystem, and their reintroduction offers hope for a balanced and sustainable coexistence between humans and nature. Question: what are your thoughts on the aesthetic and emotional value of having wild horses roaming freely in the Iberian Highlands? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: seeing the majestic wild horses back in their natural habitat evokes a sense of connection with the past and symbolizes the power of resilience and adaptability in the face of environmental challenges. In the thrilling world of sports, confidence is the driving force that propels teams to victory. It's the unwavering belief in their abilities that fuels athletes to push beyond their limits and achieve greatness. But what exactly nurtures this unyielding confidence? The answer lies in two essential elements: team unity and resilience. In this article, we'll explore how these factors contribute to fostering a winning mindset and creating a bond that withstands the toughest challenges. Team unity, the foundation of success. Team unity is the glue that binds individual players together, transforming them into a cohesive force that works as one. It's not just about playing side by side on the field, but also about understanding each other's strengths and weaknesses, supporting one another through the highs and lows, and celebrating victories as a collective triumph. Unity in a sports team goes far beyond mere camaraderie. It's about creating an unbreakable bond and a shared vision. A strong sense of unity starts with effective communication. When players openly express their thoughts, ideas, and concerns, it paves the way for a smoother teamwork dynamic. Nobody feels left out or unheard. Simple acts like high fives, fist bumps, and encouraging words can boost morale and reinforce the idea that every player's role is vital to the team's success. Building trust is another crucial aspect of team unity. Players need to trust that their teammates have their backs, both on and off the field. Trusting one another helps avoid unnecessary conflicts and allows the team to focus on the bigger picture. Resilience, bouncing back from adversity. No sports team can escape challenges and setbacks. The journey to success is filled with unexpected twists and turns, which can shake the confidence of even the most skilled athletes. This is where resilience steps in as a game changer. Resilience is the ability to bounce back after facing adversity, to learn from mistakes, and to come back stronger and more determined than ever. Resilience isn't about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it and viewing it as an opportunity for growth. Instead of dwelling on losses or missed opportunities, resilient teams focus on analyzing their performance objectively. They ask themselves tough questions: what went wrong? How can we improve? Such introspection leads to valuable insights and paves the way for continuous improvement. The power of a resilient mindset lies in its ability to keep the team pushing forward, even when the odds seem insurmountable. When faced with a series of losses, a resilient team sees it as a challenge rather than a sign of failure. They remain committed to their goals, working harder and smarter to turn the tide in their favor. Cultivating confidence, the role of leadership. Team unity and resilience are powerful tools in building confidence, but they need effective leadership to guide them. A strong leader inspires their team, fosters a positive environment, and instills a sense of purpose and determination in every player. Leadership isn't about authority or being the loudest voice in the locker room. It's about leading by example, showing commitment, dedication, and humility. A leader earns respect by putting the team's needs above their own, taking responsibility for their actions, and encouraging others to do the same. A leader also understands the individual strengths of their team members and knows how to leverage those strengths to maximize performance. They communicate clear goals and expectations, setting the team on a path to success. Asking the right questions, an insightful approach. To truly understand the dynamics of a winning team, we need to ask insightful questions. Let's delve into some thought-provoking inquiries that can shed light on the essence of confidence, unity, and resilience in sports. 1. How does team unity affect on-field performance? Can a team with exceptional individual players but lack of unity achieve consistent success? 2. What role does adversity play in the development of resilience? Are there specific techniques that teams can use to enhance their resilience and overcome challenges? 3. How can leaders build trust and camaraderie within the team? What are some strategies to encourage open communication and create a safe space for players to share their thoughts and ideas? 4. Is confidence solely based on winning, or can it be developed through continuous improvement and growth? 5. Are there any real-life examples of sports teams that have demonstrated exceptional unity and resilience? What lessons can other teams learn from their experiences? Conclusion. In the realm of sports, confidence is the cornerstone of success. It is nurtured through team unity, resilience, and effective leadership. When players unite as one, trust each other implicitly, and bounce back stronger after facing challenges, they create an unshakable bond that propels them to victory. As we contemplate the significance of these elements, it becomes evident that their impact extends beyond sports. The lessons learned on the field are life lessons that can be applied in various aspects of our personal and professional lives. So, the next time you watch your favorite sports team in action, take a moment to ponder the role of unity and resilience in their journey. Witness how confidence blooms through their unbreakable bond and relentless spirit. And as you do so, consider how you can apply these principles in your own pursuit of success and fulfillment. Remember, in sports and in life, confidence is the key, and unity and resilience are the doors it unlocks. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what are the 2 essential elements that contribute to building confidence in sports teams? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the 2 essential elements are team unity and resilience. Question: how does a team's camaraderie influence their overall performance? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: camaraderie in a team fosters friendship and mutual support, creating a positive environment that enhances overall performance. Question: in the article, what is the importance of effective leadership in a sports team? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: effective leadership inspires the team, fosters a positive environment, and instills a sense of purpose and determination in every player. Question: can a team with exceptional individual players but lacking unity achieve consistent success? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: no, unity is crucial for consistent success, even with exceptional individual players. Question: how can players develop resilience and bounce back from setbacks, according to the article? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: players can develop resilience by embracing failures as learning opportunities and analyzing their performance objectively to improve. In a fiery legal battle that captured the nation's attention, former President Donald Trump took on media giant CNN with a whopping $475 million defamation lawsuit. Trump's legal team claimed that CNN had unleashed a relentless barrage of false and scandalous labels, likening him to the infamous Adolf Hitler. The suit alleged that the network sought to defame him and sabotage his political aspirations. The crux of the lawsuit hinged on the network's use of the term "big lie" in reference to Trump's unfounded claims of election fraud during the 2020 elections. But could this strong-worded phrase, being Hitler-like, be merely an opinion or a statement of fact? U.S. District Judge Rag Singal weighed in on the matter, dismissing the case, citing that such statements were subjective opinions and not verifiable facts that could support a defamation claim. But what about the potential damage such rhetoric could inflict on one's reputation? Trump's legal team argued that CNN's repeated use of these derogatory terms was an attempt to sway public opinion against him, with the ultimate goal of preventing him from running for president again in 2024. The lawsuit called out specific CNN anchors and guests who employed the term "big lie" in their coverage of Trump's election fraud claims. But is this enough to prove defamation, especially considering the stringent First Amendment protection for journalists? The question arises, does being labeled Hitler-like fall under protected journalistic expression, or does it cross the line into defamation territory? The battle between free speech and accountability for media organizations is a contentious one, and this lawsuit thrust it into the spotlight. Can media outlets escape legal repercussions by claiming their statements are merely opinion? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Trump's vow to sue other media outlets that defamed him during the 2020 election looms large. But how will these legal pursuits fare when the burden of proof lies with him to demonstrate actual malice or reckless disregard for the truth on the part of the media? The complexities of proving defamation against powerful media houses become apparent as this legal saga unfolds. Despite Judge Singal's dismissal, one cannot help but wonder about the broader implications of the case. Is this ruling setting a precedent that media outlets can hide behind subjective language to avoid accountability for their coverage? And where does this leave the individuals whose reputations may be tarnished by such strong accusations? The legal battle also raises questions about the responsibility and ethics of media organizations. Are they merely reporting facts and truths, or do they wield significant influence to shape public perception? The idea of a trusted news source may be called into question when they are accused of pushing a particular narrative to achieve their desired political outcomes. Additionally, Trump's lawsuit reminds us of the power dynamics at play in media coverage. The clash between a former president and a media titan underscores the struggle for truth and objectivity in journalism. Can media outlets maintain impartiality when covering powerful figures, or are they susceptible to biases that may color their reporting? As the lawsuit progresses, it also brings attention to the impact of sensationalism and hyperbole in news reporting. The use of inflammatory language and labels like racist, Russian lackey, and insurrectionist raises concerns about the journalistic integrity and the pursuit of honest, fact-based reporting. How can we foster a media landscape that promotes accuracy and accountability over sensationalism? Moreover, the very nature of defamation lawsuits raises questions about the thin line between criticism and defamation. When does criticism cross the boundary and become defamatory? Are public figures like Trump more vulnerable to defamation, and should the burden of proof differ for them? Answer in 3, 2, 1. In conclusion, Trump's defamation suit against CNN has sparked a pivotal conversation about media accountability, freedom of speech, and the role of journalism in shaping public opinion. While the court may have ruled in favor of CNN based on the subjective nature of the language used, the broader implications of this legal battle will continue to resonate in the media landscape. As we seek to foster a society that values directness, clarity, and honesty in reporting, it is crucial to find a balance between First Amendment rights and the pursuit of truth, while holding media organizations to high ethical standards. Only time will tell how this legal saga unfolds and what it means for the future of journalism and media credibility in the United States. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what was the main reason for Donald Trump's $475 million lawsuit against CNN? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the main reason for Donald Trump's lawsuit was that he claimed CNN defamed him by comparing him to Adolf Hitler in their coverage of false 2020 election fraud claims. Question: according to the judge's ruling, why did the lawsuit get dismissed? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the judge dismissed the lawsuit because he considered the statements made by CNN, such as calling Trump Hitler-like, to be opinions rather than verifiable statements of fact supporting a defamation claim. Question: why did Trump's lawyers say that CNN used the term big lie against him? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Trump's lawyers argued that CNN used the term big lie to defame him and influence people's opinions, particularly to prevent him from running for president again in 2024. Question: do defamation lawsuits against media outlets face challenges in terms of First Amendment protection for journalists? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, defamation lawsuits against media outlets can be challenging due to the First Amendment protection for journalists, which requires the plaintiff to demonstrate actual malice or reckless disregard for the truth. Question: in your view, should media organizations be more responsible for the language and labels they use when reporting on public figures? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, media organizations should be more responsible for their language and labels when covering public figures to ensure accurate reporting and avoid damaging reputations based on subjective opinions. Spring is a time of renewal and fresh beginnings. It's the perfect opportunity to tackle the clutter and chaos that might have accumulated in our living spaces over the year. But beyond just organizing our homes, spring cleaning can also be an opportunity to reflect on how we view and treat others. In this article, we'll explore the importance of decluttering both our physical spaces and our minds, while also embracing the value and humanity of every individual. Decluttering your home. Let's start with the tangible aspect of spring cleaning: decluttering your home. Take a walk around each room and honestly assess what you need and what you don't. Be ruthless in discarding items that no longer serve a purpose or bring you joy. Clear out that overflowing junk drawer, donate clothes you haven't worn in years, and let go of items that are simply taking up space. Decluttering isn't just about getting rid of things, it's about creating space for what truly matters. By simplifying our living spaces, we can enhance our focus and productivity while also fostering a sense of calm and serenity. Embracing a de-objectified perspective. As we declutter our homes, we should also take a moment to consider how we view and treat others. Objectification is a prevalent issue in society, where people are often reduced to mere physical appearances or stereotypes. Instead of seeing individuals as complex beings with their unique thoughts and emotions, we tend to judge them based on surface-level traits. Ask yourself, do you tend to make assumptions about others without getting to know them? Are you guilty of judging people solely based on their looks, social status, or background? By confronting these biases, we can take the first step towards de-objectification. The value of empathy. Empathy plays a crucial role in breaking down the barriers of objectification. Putting ourselves in someone else's shoes allows us to understand their experiences, struggles, and aspirations. Instead of dismissing others as objects, empathy helps us recognize their humanity and the richness of their individuality. Next time you interact with someone, try to actively listen and understand their perspective. Ask questions, show genuine interest, and avoid jumping to conclusions. Empathy can build bridges and foster meaningful connections that go beyond surface-level judgments. Cultivating equality. Equality is not just a buzzword, it is a fundamental principle that underpins a just and compassionate society. To combat objectification, we must strive for equality in all aspects of life. Treat every individual with the same level of respect and consideration, regardless of their background or appearance. Reflect on the subtle ways in which inequality may creep into your thoughts and actions. Do you unintentionally treat certain people with more or less attention? By acknowledging and correcting these biases, we contribute to a fairer world where everyone is valued for who they are. The power of consciousness. Consciousness is the key to unlocking the door to a de-objectified world. Being conscious means being aware of our thoughts, actions, and the impact they have on others. It involves taking responsibility for our biases and actively challenging them. When we cultivate consciousness, we begin to see others in a more authentic light, appreciating their strengths, vulnerabilities, and complexities. This heightened awareness enables us to replace objectification with genuine appreciation and respect for every individual. Conclusion. Spring cleaning goes beyond just tidying up our physical spaces. It is an opportunity for personal growth and societal change. By decluttering our homes and embracing a de-objectified perspective, we can pave the way for a more empathetic and equal world. Let this season of renewal inspire you to cleanse not only your living spaces but also your mind and heart. As you remove the clutter and embrace the value of each human being, you'll find yourself on a transformative journey towards a more compassionate and harmonious existence. Remember, the power to create positive change lies within each of us, and it all starts with a simple, honest commitment to be better. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what is spring cleaning and when does it happen? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: spring cleaning is the act of thoroughly cleaning and organizing one's home, and it happens during the spring season. Question: why is decluttering important in spring cleaning? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: decluttering is important in spring cleaning because it helps make the living space neater and provides more space by removing unnecessary items. Question: how does empathy play a role in breaking down objectification? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: empathy allows us to understand others' feelings and experiences, helping us see them beyond their physical appearance and avoiding objectification. Question: what does consciousness mean in the context of spring cleaning? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: consciousness refers to being aware of our actions and how they affect others, which is essential in creating a more empathetic and respectful environment during spring cleaning. Question: why is equality a significant aspect of spring cleaning? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: equality ensures that everyone is treated the same, regardless of their background, fostering a fair and just atmosphere during the spring cleaning process. Questions: in your opinion, how does decluttering during spring cleaning affect your overall well-being? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: decluttering during spring cleaning can lead to a sense of satisfaction and tranquility, as it creates a more organized and peaceful living space. Question: do you believe that consciousness and empathy are crucial values to practice not only during spring cleaning but in everyday life? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, consciousness and empathy are essential values that promote understanding and respect in our interactions with others, benefiting us and society as a whole. In a shocking turn of events, a long-running dispute between Damon John, renowned investor from the hit reality show Shark Tank, and former NFL player Al "Bubba" Baker has escalated to a dramatic climax. John has recently been granted a permanent restraining order against Baker and his family, former contestants on the show, putting an end to their tumultuous relationship. The saga began back in 2013 when the Bakers appeared on Shark Tank, seeking a $300,000 investment for a 15% equity stake in their business, Bubba's Barbecue and Catering, and their signature product, Bubba's Q deboned baby back rib steak. John, impressed by their pitch, offered the requested investment but in exchange for a 30% equity stake, which was later negotiated down to 20%. Initially, it seemed like a promising partnership, but over the years that followed, disagreements and disputes arose between the two sides. The Bakers accused John of attempting to take control of their business and allegedly withholding profits for himself. These issues persisted until a legal resolution was reached in 2019, wherein the Bakers were prohibited from making any disparaging remarks about John or his company. However, trouble resurfaced when the Bakers spoke to the Los Angeles Times in May. In a candid interview, they revealed their frustrations, describing their experience working with John as a nightmare and claiming they were misled. Moreover, they expressed their disappointment in the portrayal of their business as a $16 million success story on Shark Tank, asserting that their actual earnings were far less, at a mere $660,000. This candid interview and the Bakers' subsequent online statements, which allegedly defamed John, prompted him to seek a restraining order. The judge's decision was firm, acknowledging the unusual vehemence and persistence of the Bakers' attacks on John's reputation. Consequently, they were ordered to refrain from making any derogatory comments about him and were also required to remove all social media posts discussing him or their business dealings. For John, this legal victory marks the end of a bitter battle, but questions linger about the impact of such disputes on entrepreneurs who appear on reality shows seeking investments. Are these shows truly the golden ticket to success, or do they come with hidden pitfalls and challenges? Answer in 3, 2, 1. One aspect that merits consideration is the portrayal of businesses on reality TV. While the dramatic success stories showcased on Shark Tank are undeniably inspiring, do they provide an accurate representation of the reality faced by contestants after the cameras stop rolling? The bakers claim that their actual earnings were far below the touted $16 million figure, raises concerns about the transparency and authenticity of these televised success stories. Additionally, the power dynamic between investors and entrepreneurs on such shows can be complex. Entrepreneurs often find themselves in vulnerable positions, desperately seeking investments to turn their dreams into reality. In the midst of excitement and pressure, are they fully aware of the implications of the deals they strike with investors? The disagreement between John and the bakers sheds light on the importance of carefully evaluating investment terms and seeking legal counsel before finalizing any agreements. Furthermore, the aftermath of appearances on reality shows can have a significant impact on an entrepreneur's reputation and business prospects. While exposure on a popular platform can boost sales and attract attention, negative publicity and disputes can have severe consequences. Is it possible that the stress and pressures of post-show success contribute to tensions between entrepreneurs and investors? On the other side of the coin, the case also raises questions about the responsibilities and ethical standards expected of investors. As successful businesspeople, should they prioritize nurturing and supporting the entrepreneurs they invest in, or is it solely about securing the best possible return on investment? The allegations made by the bakers against John bring forth the importance of maintaining clear communication, mutual respect, and a genuine interest in the success of the partnered businesses. In conclusion, the Shark Tank feud between Daymond John and the bakers serves as a stark reminder of the challenges and complexities that arise when entrepreneurs seek investment opportunities on reality TV shows. It calls for a deeper examination of the impact of such platforms on businesses' reputations, the portrayal of success stories, and the dynamics between investors and entrepreneurs. As viewers, investors, and aspiring entrepreneurs, we should question the authenticity and long-term implications of these high-stakes deals. Perhaps it's time to re-evaluate the narrative of entrepreneurial success on reality TV and strive for a more transparent, supportive, and genuine approach to fostering business growth and innovation. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: what was the dispute about between Daymond John and Al Bubba Baker on Shark Tank? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the dispute was about the investment deal for Bubba's Barbecue and Catering, where Bubba wanted $300,000 in exchange for a 15% equity stake, and Daymond offered the investment for a 30% equity stake. Question: how did the judge describe the bakers' attacks on Daymond John's reputation in court? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the judge described the bakers' attacks as unmitigated, calculated, and virulent in their vehemence and persistence. Question: are reality TV shows always accurate in portraying business success stories like Bubba's Barbecue and Catering's supposed $16 million success on Shark Tank? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the article suggests that reality TV shows may not always provide an accurate representation of a business's actual success, as the bakers claimed their real earnings were far less than the amount stated on the show. Question: what responsibilities do investors like Daymond John have towards entrepreneurs they invest in on reality TV shows? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: the article does not explicitly mention specific responsibilities, but it raises the question of whether investors should prioritize nurturing and supporting the entrepreneurs they invest in rather than just focusing on financial gains. Question: do you think reality TV shows are beneficial for entrepreneurs seeking investments, considering the conflicts and disputes that can arise afterward? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: this question does not have a definitive answer in the article. People's opinions may vary, with some believing that the exposure and opportunities offered by reality TV shows outweigh the potential conflicts, while others may view the disputes as significant downsides. In a heartwarming tale of courage and compassion, a USPS mail carrier in Colorado became a true hero as she saved the life of a 90-year-old woman. Shauna Green, with her 15 years of dedicated service, went beyond delivering mail to forming genuine connections with the residents of Durango. And it was this bond that led her to notice the absence of Marilyn Schmidt, a familiar face she regularly encountered during her rounds. It was mid-July when Green realized something was amiss. For 2 consecutive days, she hadn't seen Marilyn on her porch, and the mail from Thursday was still sticking out of her mailbox on Saturday. Worry gnawed at Green as she knocked loudly on the door, hoping for a response. Finally, after several attempts, a faint and feeble sound came from inside the house. It almost sounded like a kitten meowing, Green recalls, describing the frail response she received. Her instincts kicked in, and without hesitation, she decided to enter the home through an unlocked door. There, lying on the kitchen floor, was Marilyn Schmidt, who had apparently fallen 2 days prior and was unable to seek help. Quick thinking and with a heart of gold, Green immediately dialed 911, ensuring that medical assistance was on its way. Thanks to her prompt action, Marilyn was rushed to Mercy Medical Center, where she eventually celebrated her 90th birthday, albeit a couple of weeks late. The doctor affirmed that had it not been for Green's timely intervention, the outcome could have been far more dire. This uplifting story reminds us of the importance of human connections and how even small acts of kindness can have profound impacts. Shauna Green's genuine interest in the well-being of the people she serves transformed her job from merely delivering mail into being a vigilant guardian for the community. In a world increasingly dominated by digital communications, where heartfelt conversations are often replaced by impersonal texts and emails, Shauna's dedication serves as a powerful reminder of the significance of genuine human interaction. Her simple gestures of friendliness and concern during her mail rounds might seem inconsequential to some, but they prove to be a lifeline for Marilyn Schmidt. Beyond the surface level of this tale, it makes one wonder about the unnoticed struggles that might be happening in our own neighborhoods. How many people are living alone and may not have anyone to check on them regularly? Are we overlooking signs of distress in our fast-paced lives? Shauna's story prompts us to be more observant, to step outside our busy routines, and to show compassion to those around us. It's easy to forget the potential impact we can have on others' lives, even in seemingly ordinary roles. Shauna Green's life-saving act wasn't part of her job description, but her caring nature made her go the extra mile to ensure the safety of a person she considered part of her community. It's crucial to celebrate everyday heroes like Shauna and recognize that acts of heroism aren't limited to grand gestures or high-stakes situations. Saving a life can be as simple as checking on a neighbor, offering a helping hand, or lending a listening ear. Each of us possesses the power to make a positive difference in someone else's life, and this inspiring story encourages us to act on that potential. Moreover, Shauna's commitment raises the question of how we can foster a stronger sense of community in the digital age. As we embrace modern technology and convenience, how do we ensure that we don't lose the essential human connections that form the foundation of a caring society? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Perhaps it starts with acknowledging the people we encounter daily, the delivery drivers, the store clerks, the custodians, and recognizing their humanity. Taking a moment to exchange a friendly greeting or engaging in a brief conversation can create a ripple effect of goodwill in our communities. In conclusion, Shauna Green's remarkable act of saving Marilyn Schmidt's life goes beyond delivering mail. It serves as a shining example of how simple gestures of kindness and genuine concern can have life-altering consequences. Her story urges us to be more mindful of the people around us and to cultivate a spirit of community and compassion in our fast-paced lives. Let us celebrate the unsung heroes like Shauna Green who remind us that every day presents an opportunity to make a positive impact on someone else's life. And let us never underestimate the power of a warm smile, a kind word, or a helping hand in shaping the world for the better. After all, life's true beauty lies in the genuine connections we form with others and the love we share selflessly. Now get ready to answer the questions. Question: how did Shauna Green discover that something was wrong with Marilyn? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Shauna noticed Marilyn's absence from her usual spot and saw the mail still sticking out of her mailbox after 2 days, which raised her concern. Question: what made Shauna Green a hero in this story? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Shauna's quick thinking and caring nature, which led her to enter Marilyn's home and call for help, saved Marilyn's life, making her a hero. Question: should we pay more attention to the people in our communities, like Shauna Green did? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: yes, paying attention to the well-being of those around us and showing kindness can have a positive impact on their lives, just as Shauna's actions did for Marilyn. Question: how did Shauna Green's genuine connections with the residents benefit her job as a mail carrier? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: Shauna's friendly relationships with the residents allowed her to notice when something was wrong, enabling her to act promptly and help people in need, like Marilyn. Question: in what ways can we cultivate a stronger sense of community, as highlighted in the article? Answer in 3, 2, 1. Answer: by engaging in friendly interactions with others, offering help when needed, and being observant of the well-being of our neighbors, we can foster a stronger and more caring community, just as Shauna Green did in Durango.